Never hurt an animal.
No, we should never hurt an animal.
Right.
Never.
Never.
No buts. Never
Exactly.
hurt an animal at all.
So I got the footage here. I can show you all the footage.
No, I don't want to see that.
Okay. Are we paying for animals to be put in them positions? Well, not we, you.
Well, no, not me.
Yeah, you are. I don't pay
There's
for it.
lots of other people.
Against.
Yeah, but like, can we finish now? Net?
Right. Thank you for sitting down.
Okay.
My name's Steve. What's your name?
Keely.
Keely. Nice to meet you, Keely. So I saw you walk past over there, and I saw you read the sign, and I saw it was whirring away in your mind. So the sign on the front says that the dairy industry kills babies. Changed my mind. What's your thoughts?
Well, it just got me thinking, like, how? Like,
Okay.
What is the thought process behind this very bold statement?
Okay.
Like,
Right.
Where are you guys coming from with this
Okay.
statement?
So I'll explain to you what the dairy industry does to cows, and then you can tell me if you think that the statement then holds up true, or if you've got anything you can debunk it with. So cows only produce milk because they're mammals and because they're mums. So for a cow to produce milk, they have to falsely impregnate the cow, okay? They put their hand all the way inside her bum and hold her cervix, and then they inject her with bull semen, and she will carry her baby for 9 months. The day that her baby is born, within hours, they do a process which is called snatching. They come and they take the calves, whether it's a male calf or a female calf, they'll be separated from the mum. And the mums will actually chase the babies out of the fields. The farmers put them in these like metal trailers on the back of their cars, and they actually chase them out of the fields crying and screaming because they've got a maternal bond with their baby, as they bonded with them for 9 months like a lady would. If that calf is a male, he doesn't produce milk. They will either be killed on the farm, sent off on a slaughter truck to an abattoir, or be grown for a short space of time for veal, which is baby male calves.
See, my brother works with cows.
Okay.
And I'm not convinced that he would be a part of this due to the condition that my brother has.
Okay.
My brother is on the spectrum.
Okay.
So he finds humans quite difficult.
Yes.
But he has bonded with these cows.
Okay.
And he works with cows on
Right.
a daily basis. So I can't imagine, I'm not saying that
No.
what you're saying is wrong.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine that my brother would be a part
Of that
this
system.
process.
Yeah.
Because in his head, that isn't correct in his head.
He would see the
He would
injustice
see
in
the
it.
wrongness
Yes.
in that process.
Yes.
So I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong,
Yeah.
but he wouldn't cope with that process at all, because I've got pictures of him sitting in a field cuddling cows.
Yeah.
I've got, like, the cows meet him at the fence.
Yes.
Like it's like they see his car come and they meet him at the fence, and he knows them all individually
Yeah.
by name.
That's right.
So I can't imagine that he would be able to take part in this process.
Yeah.
It would not sit right with him.
It depends.
He wouldn't be able to cope with it.
It depends on what part of the system he works in.
All of them.
In all of them.
So he milks them.
Right.
He's very hands-on, very in-depth. He moves them from, like, the field to the milking. He's even birthed the cows, like
Birthed the
seen
cows.
them come out.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Done everything. So I can't see him being able to take part in this process,
Yeah.
because it wouldn't be in his.
He would see the injustice
in it. He would not
in
be
it.
able to cope with it, and
Yeah.
he would have left a long time ago.
Yeah.
And he's been there for years.
But,
So he wouldn't be able to cope with it.
but that system is the system, and that's how cows are farmed, whether it's on a small holding or whether it is on a industrial scale. If the calf's a female calf, she gets put into an isolation booth by herself for about 8 weeks, and then she's reintroduced to the herd, and then when she's old enough to be put through that system and be made pregnant, she goes through again. I've got the footage here. I can show you all the footage.
No, I don't want to see that.
Okay.
I don't want to see that.
Why don't you want to see the footage?
Because it would probably upset me if
Yeah.
that is the case. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to see that. Like, I like animals, and the fact that he works with this particular animal that you're talking about,
Yeah.
it wouldn't fit right with me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I just can't see my brother being a part of this process, because he wouldn't cope with it.
The sad reality is that if he is working with cows on these farms, that he will be part of that process, because there is no other way to do it. A cow will not produce milk unless she is pregnant and had her baby taken away.
I'll have to. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but I'd have to talk to him because I just can't see it because of the condition that he's got. He wouldn't be able to cope with that thought process.
What about you? Can you cope with that thought process?
No.
Do you currently pay for that thought process? Well, it's not a thought process, it's a process.
I don't drink milk per se.
Okay.
I only drink it in tea. So I do drink it, but I don't drink litres and litres and pints and bowls and whatever else. I literally have a smidgen in tea.
Okay.
But yes, I suppose I do pay into that process.
How do you feel knowing that that's the process you pay into?
It's not a very nice process to pay into,
It's
is it,
not,
really,
is it?
if that's what's happening.
Yeah.
But
because we're
what
all
do you
conditioned,
do?
right? We're conditioned to think that cows eat grass and produce milk, but it's not the case. All these things happen behind closed doors for a reason. And when we're educated in what we're paying for, we then can make a moral and ethical decision on whether we continue to vote for that system to continue or whether we boycott that system.
I don't know how you're gonna. I don't know how you're gonna change it because it's such a situation that's been going on for a long time, isn't it?
It is, but you
So
know,
I don't know how you're gonna change it.
the reason why these industries will change is because they're supply and demand industries. So
But you're never ever going to stop people having milk, are you?
I think you will, because it is one of the most fragile industries. Dairy farmers get 90% of their profits from subsidies from the government. So they're not profitable industries because people are being made aware of what's happening and they're just changing. For us, we just go cow's milk from this side of the aisle, or turn around oat milk, soya milk, rice milk, whatever other milk.
Have you tasted it?
Yeah, I love all of them. I actually can't find anything wrong with them. But even still, does a slight difference in taste pleasure justify what we do to the animals?
Oat milk or oat milk in your tea?
Yeah,
Oh really?
yeah.
Maybe
So
I should try it.
if you looked at the process of oat milk and then cow's milk, and then I said oat milk's going to taste 10% less and cow's milk tastes 10% more, but for this milk to happen, this process has to happen, and for this milk to happen, this process. Well, where is your ethics lay with the process? Are you morally against animal abuse or are you not?
Yeah, but then I like my tea. See, I won't drink any other tea except PG tip. So it's like it's just what I suppose it's just what you're used to.
You are conditioned to a level. We are conditioned to a level. But what I'd urge you, the fact that you won't let me show you the footage says so much. Because if you was to see what you're paying for, it would change your mind because you can't unsee it.
But I can.
You never
read
imagine it.
into the process.
But
I can hear what you're saying,
Yeah.
and then.
I promise you, right?
Process, but I'm not watching it.
I promise
I'm
you,
not.
my words will be a fraction of the actual what the footage will give you when the emotions that the footage will show you.
Yeah, but I'm not watching it.
So, what is your thoughts on paying for something that you're not willing to look at? You're willing to pay for it,
I just like milk in my tea.
but that's a taste pleasure, right?
But I know, I get
Does
what you're
it justify
saying,
it?
but no, probably not.
Right.
But it is.
If you were the victim and someone said, I just really like it, I'm sorry that you're having to go through this, but I really like the taste, would you accept that as a justification if you were that victim?
No.
So
absolutely not.
why would we pay for the cow to be put in that position?
Not really sure, really.
Because you're drawing that conclusion that we shouldn't.
You know, of course we shouldn't. We should
Right.
never hurt an animal
Right.
for anything.
Exactly.
But
Why is there a but at the end of that sentence? The sentence should be,
no, there
we
is-
should
no,
never
no,
hurt an
no,
animal.
No, we should never hurt an animal. Never,
Right.
never.
Never,
There
never,
is
never.
no buts. Never
Exactly.
hurt an animal at all.
So what's stopping you being vegan and not paying for any animals to be abused?
Well, I've tried vegan food and it doesn't really taste very nice.
We're going back to taste pleasure.
Right, come on now, you're laying into me. It's
I'm not.
Saturday,
This is
I'm
a
hungover.
But look,
Come on now, the sun's shining, you're laying into me.
and
Come on.
animals at the moment, while we're sitting here, animals are in trucks off to slaughterhouses because of people's decisions. So for us, it's a nice sunny day at the beach. For them, they're in a metal trailer on the way to have their throats slashed open.
All right, that's a little bit
milk.
deep now.
But that
I
is what's
get it,
happening.
but
That is what's happening. This is the thing, like, we can't really joke about it because this is such a serious matter. It's not a difference of opinion. This is literally life and death for these animals.
I know.
And they're supply and demand industries, and all the time that we are demanding these abattoirs are still open, they keep supplying animal products. So a lot of the pushbacks I get, right, is taste pleasure, is social pressure and convenience. Now for me, if I was a victim and someone said, because of my friends, because it's easier, or it doesn't taste as good, I couldn't accept any of them justifications, could you?
No.
So why are we paying for animals to be put in them positions? Well, not we, you.
Well, no, not me.
Yeah,
per
you are.
se.
I don't pay
There's
for it.
lots of other people.
But you, but
not
this
me,
is the thing,
per
right?
se. Like, come on now.
But we have to take personal accountability, right? That's like me saying there's loads of other people that aren't racist. I'll still be
for
racist.
Saturday when I'm hungover.
But this is what's happening every day, and this is why it's important to talk about these things.
Like, I read your statement and thought, okay, and now, like, come on.
Because now it's becoming very real for you. Because now you're realising, okay, I do pay for these things that I'm really against.
Yeah, but, like, can we finish now?
All right, I'm gonna give you a card. Take this card.
Thank you.
Look at the picture on it first.
No,
I want
no,
to see.
no.
No, it's a nice picture. Look,
Oh, it's pigs.
and a dog.
Yes,
What's the difference?
they're both cute.
Have a good day. Remember, the whole time you're not vegan, we're paying for what?
do.